Patrick McNeil back here with you at the intermission and joined now by new Cape Breton Eagles captain Jérémy Langlois. Jeremy, how excited were you and the rest of your teammates to actually get that game in Halifax after waiting so long to start the year?
Just amazing. I've been practicing for a long time, and the hurricane just hit us and postponed all our games, so we were really excited to have a chance to play in Halifax, and obviously we put on a good show.
As I'm talking to you, you're getting ready to go to a practice at Member 2, which has been the team's home base. How has that adjustment been? Have you guys been able to make yourselves at home at the rink in Member 2?
They really welcome us really great. We have a room to ourselves, and obviously it's not like our home rink, but it's still a great rink. It's a wonderful arena, wonderful people there, and it's just amazing, yeah.
You are a third-round draft pick of the Arizona Coyotes now. Very exciting to see you get your name called. Did you know it was going to be Arizona? And tell us about the experience at camp.
Fun fact, at the draft, just before I got drafted, I was just looking at the teams, the tables, on the main floor, and I was looking at Arizona, and they were looking at me, and my dad mentioned that to me a couple times as well, and when they made that trade, me and my dad kind of knew what was going on and what was coming, and obviously I heard my name. It was just an amazing feeling. There's no words to describe that feeling, and it's just amazing. And then after that, I went to Death Camp. It was amazing. The weather really changed from Quebec City. Being a part of an NHL team and being treated like a pro and everything, it's just amazing. I've been practicing with guys like Clayton Keller and Nick Schmaltz and all those guys. It's just amazing to see how those guys live, and all those guys work all their lives to get there. And it's just something that's really close for me and just working towards it, yeah.
You are the new captain of the Eagles. What was your reaction when you found out you were going to be the captain? Was this a goal of yours the last few years to lead this team?
Obviously it was. It's my fourth year, so I've been here for a long time, and it wasn't a goal of mine to be the captain. I wanted to be a leader. I was assistant captain last year. I was kind of thinking maybe I would get the chance this year to get to see, and it's just such a great honor to get that captain and be the leader of that group. I think we have an amazing group, and to be just captain of such a great organization, it's just amazing. I can't really describe the feeling.
You were paired with Sean Larochelle quite a bit last year, and obviously he was the captain of last year's team. How much do you think that experience helped you now going forward that you're in his position?
I think it really helped me. I think me and Larochelle, we had a good chemistry on the back end, and I think on and off the ice, we were really friends, and I've learned a couple tricks from him, and I'll try to do that this year, I guess.
Fourth year with the Eagles. Can you believe how quickly it's gone, and how strange is it that when you look around, there's nobody left from when you started, and there's barely anybody left from the second year that you were here?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's gone by so fast. I feel like yesterday was my first year in the queue, and it's actually my fourth year, and it feels weird to be the guy that's been here the longest, and I just can't believe it. It's just been amazing.
A ton of turnover in the off-season. How have you and the rest of the group done in making this feel like a team where you're bringing in so many different players from so many different places?
I think the thing that we really did well to get all the guys together and get a chemistry going was team builders, team stuff, and community stuff, and things like that really gets all the guys together at one place and gets everyone to see everyone in other aspects of their lives, not just hockey and stuff like that, but really outside of hockey, what everyone's like. And I think that really helped us bounding and just getting close together and being like a real family, even though, like you said, we had a lot of new faces and lots of rookies, obviously. And I think those team builders really helped us get along together here.
And a big part of that in the last 2 weeks was helping out with hurricane relief. You and your teammates were out in the community helping make meals. I'm not sure how much of that you were able to partake in, but just how important was that for the team to give back to the community?
It was really important, obviously. It's been something that I've mentioned to the organization that I wanted to be more in the community and stuff like that with the guys to create something with the city. And unfortunately, I couldn't be there a whole lot because I was in Arizona for camp. But I'm really looking forward to do that again and go around in the community and talk with some people and do stuff for people.
You've been involved with the team off ice because you were around a little bit in the off season. You sat in on some business meetings, I understand. How interesting was that to learn that side of the game?
It was really interesting just to see all those things with the marketing and everything and all those people that are actually involved in the team and from a bunch of aspects, not only for hockey related, but cars dealership and stuff like that. It's schools, everything. It's really fun to see how everyone in the city are really trying to make us, the team, the Eagles, I'd say a better place to enjoy when you go watch a game or something like that. And just us, the players, make us feel at home because obviously a lot of us are like me coming from miles away, and sometimes it's hard, mostly when you're a rookie, to come here and not see your family and being away from home. And to see that a lot of people are trying to putting effort to make us feel at home, it's really amazing, yeah.
You are a defenseman that has some pretty impressive stats, but very good in your own end as well. For an offensive D, how do you balance knowing when to jump into the play and knowing when to peel back and take care of your own end?
I've been working on that a lot. I've been offensive-minded, I think, of my youth career, but I've been working on that in the past couple of years. When to go in the rush or when to jump in and when to stay back. I think it's something that everyone's got to think of, and some of the guys are really good with it. It's just something that you got to learn. I think I've been really good last year, and obviously this year I'm looking forward to do it again, but I think it's just a mindset that you got to have, and when you have it, everything is going to go your way.
New head coach in Cape Breton as well. What has it been like working under Jon Goyens thus far?
Personally, I really love it. I think Jon is the type of coach that every guy's like. He always has an explanation for everything he says, and I think that helps most of the guys with questions and stuff. Most of the guys, sometimes rookies, are afraid to ask questions, and when you have a coach like that, that's just explaining why and the reasons to it. It's always fun for rookies and everyone because they all understand it. It gets us going really easier.
For those that maybe haven't seen you play, how would you describe yourself as a player?
I'd say I'm a puck-moving defenseman. I'm really offensive-minded, but I'm also really reliable in my defensive zone, and I like to move the puck. I like to get in the rush and create some opportunities for my teammates and stuff like that, but obviously a big leader as well, yeah.
Fans in Cape Breton have loved watching that, and I think the Arizona Coyotes organization will in the future as well. Thanks for this, Jérémy. Best of luck this season.
Thank you very much.
That is Cape Breton Eagles captain Jérémy Langlois joining us at the intermission. You're listening to Cape Breton Eagles hockey on 1270 CJCB.